Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us for our third show of the day in the Craft House. They've given us the keys and...
Sorry.
Come here, you!
Sorry.
Come here!
I just had a runny nose. Runny nose.
Get off! Never have I ever worked with somebody so unprofessional in my life. Can you believe that? That doesn't happen on the big TV channels, does it? You wouldn't get that on X Factor, would you not? Keeps here. He's here from Paper Dienamics. Let's just get. He may as well just come in now. I was going to do the big build-up and everything, but he ruined it.
It was a big build-up, really. I just had to blow my nose, Ben. Yeah, clear it. Yeah, let's carry on, shall we? Let's just put that behind us. It didn't happen. We could cut that from the output.
Well, I'm going to cut it from my bloopers reel. I'm going to stick it on Facebook later on.
Oh,
yeah. I'm going to shame you after that.
Name him and shame him.
Name him and shame him.
Oh, listen, it's good to be here. Brilliant to be here.
Nice to have you back.
Love it, love it, love it. It's fantastic. Did you have a nice holiday?
Yeah, I did actually. Oh, yeah, I've not seen you since, have I?
No, you haven't seen me since then.
Went down to Devon for a week or so. It was all right. Not as nice as your holiday, because you were in
you got any white bits?
Well, don't really want to talk about that.
Okay.
What about you?
No, I've got no white bits.
Oh, right.
That kind of holiday.
Was it? You were in Spain, weren't you?
I was in Spain, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Had a villa up the mountain.
Yeah, did you get your castanets out?
Oh, yes, did I get my castanets out, yeah. However, we shouldn't talk about the wife like that.
And you've been to a wedding as well, haven't you?
I've had my daughter's wedding as well, yeah, my daughter's wedding, so yeah. Let me see now, so that's the 3 weddings that we've had.
Yeah.
So we're on the right road.
Right, so how much did you need to make today to cover all of that? Have we got enough stock?
Well, listen, we have got some deals and some amazing deals today, Ben.
We have.
We have. And I'm so excited, I'm so pleased, because Paper Dienamics is the first company to bring a...
Weekly Wonder! Yeah, we don't just hand them out to anybody willy-nilly. Normally we do them in-house, but, you know, some people... begged and pleaded, or it was non-stop. Some people we like to, you know, share the Weekly Wonder joy with, and when we thought, well, who should we, you know, hand this out to, we thought, well, the first person's got to be Keith. Got to be Keith from Paper Dienamics.
I'm honoured. I'm honoured and privileged. I should write a speech, shouldn't I, really? I should have had a speech prepared to say how delighted I was to accept this award of the Weekly Wonder. And what a Weekly Wonder it is, Benjamin.
It is an unbelievable Weekly Wonder because, as you'll see in just a few moments' time, you are going to get the most stunning cardstock and envelopes. Boxelopes.
That's one.
And you buy the Weekly Wonder and you get a whole host of cardstock for absolutely nothing within this bundle. I'll say a few of those in just a second, but let's get Keith rolling here. So this is the Paper Dienamics Weekly Wonder. How much? 30% of the stock gone, and it only officially launches now.
Wow. Official launch now, and we're 30% down the road. So that means, Benjamin, the viewers watching now are going to have to be quick. It's making your mind up.
What box is that? Oh, hello. Rip them off.
His skirt. Pulled off his skirt.
Got my shorts on today, look.
Hey. Yeah. See, I got dressed for the occasion.
Yeah.
Because it's cracking the flags outside, as there is a saying here in the United Kingdom.
It's what?
Cracking the flags.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that means it's so hot that the concrete
paving
flags, the paving stones are cracking away. But you've decided to come in your shorts. Very nice, Ben. Nice legs.
Thank you.
There you go. Anyway, Weekly Wonder.
Yes. Tariff-free as well, by the way.
Tariff-free. Now, let me tell you, we have got not one, but 2 different finishes in Centura Pearl cardstock. Now, if you don't know about Centura Pearl cardstock, this is British-made pearlescent card on a 310 quality board. Now, you've got white silver and white gold. So you can see the little gold hue in there.
You can.
It's like billions of tiny little gold particles mixed into the colorization of this, and the same with the silver. Billions of tiny little silver particles mixed in as well. Now, it's not a choice of, you get both of them in this. We're also going to give you 3 different sizes of cards, Ben. We're going to give you the 6x6, the 7x7, and the A5 cards. So you're going to get the small one, the medium one, and the large one in the bundle. All three of them. You get 5 of each in all of the colours. So there are 30 cards of the Centura Pearl quality in the deal. However, it's much more than that,
There's
Ben.
more.
Because come here. Come here.
There's more.
We have pre-die cut, pre-scored and pre-made these envelope boxes. What did you call them? Envy box.
Envelope or boxalope.
A boxalope, yeah, we got these are pre-scored, and what these do is they make into the most amazing little box envelopes, as you can see from there on the quality there. That means you can make dimensional crafting, you can use your decoupage, build it all up, and you're then going to send your cards out that you've made in a fantastic quality envelope boxes. Here's 1 or 2 little samples I've got made up for you here. So here's the card. Look at there's the card, and then there is the envelope box to go with it as well. And of course, this has been stamped on. You can add your colorizations to them as well if you want to do so. You can make it a one-stop, but that then becomes a gift box, doesn't it? Really, it's not just been putting it into an envelope. You've actually thought about putting it into something that's really luxurious, really expensive looking. That is phenomenal. I'll show you 1 or 2 more as well, Ben. Nice. Because not only can you actually use them as an envelope box, let me just show you this one here, where we've got there's the envelope box. Now, this one we've made it a little bit more dimensional because we've put some score lines in there. There's the card to go with it as well.
It's embossed as well.
And it's embossed beautifully, so you can use this through all of your embossing folders. It will work with your die cutters as well if you want to do so. But you're making pairs, you're making elements that will work beautifully together, Ben. Here's again 1 of the smaller ones. It's not only cool to be able to make the card, which is receptive to your stamping techniques.
That's heat embossed as well.
Heat embossed as well on there as well. So it's not only receptive to that as well, but then look what happens when we give that lovely envelope box. There's the back of it there. You can see with a little flap and the ribbon around it. There's the front of it. Again, all heat embossed. And you've actually made a beautiful coordinating pair there for you, Ben.
So in the Centura Pearl with the hint of gold, we've got the hint of silver, we've got the 15 envelopes, haven't we, in each size? Yep. And then 15 card blanks in each size. And it's 3 different sizes, isn't it?
That's right, yeah, 3 different sizes. We've got the A5 size, the 7x7 size, and the 6x6 size as well, Ben.
Now, here's the thing. You're looking at that and thinking, OK, for £45 or $60, that is a pretty decent deal. Thank you very much indeed. I'll have some of that. Lovely jubbly, back of the net. But it's a weekly wonder. So it needs to be, well, a little bit better.
Needs to be better, Ben.
Does need to be better. So what he's done, he's taken this pearly magic. He set up his own pack shop. He set up. It's very nice. This.
Thank you very much.
By the way, he's working very hard in between the shows.
I've been working very hard in between.
Yeah, I brought him a coffee. And I also brought him a ham and pickle sandwich.
Ham and pickle. Ham and pickle. Yes.
I noticed you also had a big slice of that cake as well. Oh. Victoria. Big Victoria sponge. It was like that. It was massive, a big piece.
I'm thinking of losing weight.
Oh, right.
And it's the thought that counts.
Exactly right. Yeah. I've heard you're on a seafood diet.
I am seafood and I eat it.
Yay! Got rid of that. Absolutely. So I'll set them up, you knock them down. Anyway, what we were saying was, you get all of this for £45 or $60. It should be $60.99, $84.98. All of this, and then you see this beautiful cardstock here. This beautiful cardstock, this is worth £15. Now, you can buy this for £15 if you want, individually. You can go on the website, you can buy this for $45, you can buy this for $15, but if you buy the Weekly Wonder, how much are we charging for this, Mr. Keith?
We're charging 0.
What?
Zilch. Nothing.
What?
Nout.
What?
Unbelievable.
All of this for nothing?
All of that for nothing. Now, this is Centura Pearl, 310 gram, 20 different colours, only 1 sheet of each. So if you like it, you're only going to get 1 gold, 1 of the amber, 1 of the mint green, 1 of the cream, 1 of the deep blues, the purples, the pinks, the lavenders, all of these, only 1 sheet of each, Ben. There are 20 colours. What a collection this is. And, of course, this is receptive to all of your crafting techniques. You can stamp onto it, you can emboss with it. There's that back sheet there, Ben, where we've embossed it as well, just to show you get no cracking with it whatsoever. It is going to give you results.
And come in on this, look at that. That is the point here, isn't it? No cracking, no creasing, no feathering. That embosses absolutely beautifully.
It does indeed. And that's the characteristic of the Centura Pearl range. It is absolutely top drawer, top quality. And the fact that you are getting 20 colours in 1 bundle for that amazing price of nothing.
I mean, some would say you're a little bit crazy.
Some would say I am a lot crazy, Ben. I am a lot crazy, but you know, I'm giving it away for free.
And just to reiterate, don't be a silly Billy and go, oh, well, I quite like this, and oh, I quite like this, and buy it separately. Because if you do that, it's going to be 60 quid. It's going to be 60 quid.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't want to do that, Ben.
You don't want to do that.
You do not want to do that. You want to be able to absolutely get that for free. However, Ben, this is a weekly wonder.
Yes.
We've brought a good stock in.
Yes.
But if 30% has already gone,
now.
over 30% has gone, you're going to have to be quick. It's making your mind up.
£45, $60, tariff-free for our US friends as well, so don't dilly-dally, jump in and grab it. We'll be playing with this later on because I know a lot of people are quite interested because obviously you've got your flat envelopes there.
Yep.
But a few people asking about how we could make them into
We're going to try and show you how to make it a dimensional box as well as easy as just putting a few extra score lines in, odd little cut, and we're going to change that into a dimensional box which will hopefully look a little bit like one of these.
We will be doing all of that a little bit later on for you, but get this now whilst you can. Over 30% of the stock gone officially in the first 10 minutes. Supposed to last the week. It ain't gonna. Little mini sentiments. The Timeless Blooms collection has gone. Just whilst Keith's grabbing that, I'll say a few hellos. Radical Rachel on the socials. Love to Create LC says hello to Ben, Keith, team, and all. Trudy says hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Laurie says hi. Hi. Hi to Lois, who's joined us from Ohio. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi, in Ohio.
Louise Burton says, hello, everyone. Hello. Rhonda Crowley says...
Not Louise Burton.
Yeah, Louise Burton.
I know Louise Burton.
Do you?
Well, I thought I did.
Yeah?
Yeah, where's she?
I can't remember. I'll ask her. Louise, where are you from? Do you know Keith? I mean, everyone knows Keith, don't they? Keith. I know Keith. I've known him for many, many years.
Many years, yes.
It's probably nearly 10 years I've probably known you.
It is really, yeah. I mean, it's a good friendship, that, Ben.
Yeah, 10 years. Feels like 40, but... Mary Beth Dawes says, hi again, everyone, from dark and cloudy Minnesota. Oh, Louise is from near Leicester.
Oh, Leicester. Well, we're close. I was in Leicester on, honestly, this is true, Louise, honestly, I was in Leicester on, when was it now, Friday. I was going down the M1, straight down the M1, bit of a faux pas on the M1.
All right.
I thought, I'm not having any of that. I'm not hanging around, sitting in traffic on the M1.
Right.
Tell you what I'll do, I'm going to nip into Leicester.
Right.
Went into Leicester, Premier Inn, pub. Pub, Premier Inn, food, unbelievable.
What, so you stayed?
So, only for a few hours, but yeah, we had a lovely meal, lovely meal in the pub at the side of the Premier Inn. We only found it because it was signposted Premier Inn, and we're there. Lovely place. I'm not going to say anything about Leicester, it's beautiful. However, I did come out of it, turn right, turn left, back on the M1 again, straight down to, I went to a place called Uxbridge. Have you ever heard of that?
Here's a story for you. When I got my first gig in shopping TV back in 2012, at Bid TV, maybe remember it back in the day. Because I was living in Devon at the time. Devon? My digs were in Uxbridge.
Really?
How strange is that?
How canny
I drove up to Uxbridge for the week, stayed there in digs, and put the train into work.
That is amazing, Ben, yeah. Well, it's still there.
Uxbridge is still there, is it?
It's still there, is Uxbridge, yeah. Believe me, I was there on Friday.
What were you doing there?
Having been to Leicester.
Ah.
I was delivering something or someone.
Right.
Karen's
delivering something or someone?
My wife's auntie. I was taking my wife's auntie home. She came up came to Yorkshire for the wedding, you know. Wedding. Right. Came to the wedding. And I had to take her back home again.
Does she live in Uxbridge, or did you drop her so far and said make the rest of the way home yourself?
I said get out the car now, on your way. Make your own way the rest of the way.
Oh, dear.
She lives in Uxbridge, bless her. Lovely weekend though.
Anyway, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, should we get back to what we're supposed to be talking about?
I just wanted to say one thing before you went on a massive swerve. Pat says, hi again to Ben and Keith and Super Talented crew and all my friends from an overcast New Jersey. No major plans outside for my birthday. It's Pat's birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pat. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. What happened to the collection from this morning, says XCon94. I've just done watching Wake Up Call. If you mean the Timeless Blooms... Gone.
Got to be quick. This is the thing. You know, we're so popular, Ben.
We are.
We're so popular. We have so many viewers watching right here, right now, right here, right now. You got to be quick. You got to be quick. If you like it, here it is.
Come and get it. You gotta hurry 'cause it's going fast. Right. This next, now this is kind of part of the collection which sold out, but we can still make cards with it, can't we?
We can indeed, Ben. In fact, here's one or two little examples of what I've got to show you of what's been made with this super expensive, amazing, extraordinary value for money little collection. Look at some of these. They are beautiful.
They are.
And they've all been made, Ben, with one of these.
Wow.
One of these. And one of these is going to cost you the grand sum of £4.99 or $6.99.
Well, that is ridiculous.
Unbelievable price. You can cut these in half, straight down the middle, use one half on one project, one half on another project. You're getting 24 sheets. That means you could make a minimum, if you wanted to, as single toppers, you could make 48 potential card opportunities.
That's incredible.
Or scrapbook opportunities. It's acid lignin free. It's a beautiful, beautiful cardstock. And you're getting 24 sheets. Look at those. Little bit of a butterfly story there. And you're getting them both in the negative and the positive. In other words, you're getting the brown with the ivory and the ivory with the brown.
Gotcha. Look at all these different designs as well. They're absolutely beautiful. If you wanted to add a bit of colour to these as well, you could, couldn't you? Bring your inks in, pens in as well if you wanted to.
All uncoated cardstock, so you can add your colour. You know, bring them, take them on a creative little journey. They are superb, honestly. Amazing quality, and you can see from on there, little verses on there. Something that you could literally fold that in half, Ben, and you've got yourself a little card already done for you there. But you can make so much more. There is, in fact, here, look at this one. This epitomises what you can actually do with it. Look at that.
Little twisted easel card there.
Little twisted easel card. Beautiful twisted easel. And we've used one on one side, one on the other, and made the twisted easel along with the metallics, which we've also got on the show.
We have. What I would say to you is, as we go through everything, and Keith will be doing some demos in just a little while, whatever we've got, jump in and get it fairly swiftly because the stocks are low. A healthier stock here, but generally the stocks are very low. For $4.99, like you said, when you put it like that, split these in half, and then you've got potentially 48 toppers for cards, or if you want, fold it in half, stick that in as your insert, or like we've seen with that really lovely card over there, you know, do creative things with them. Make your easel cards, make your twisted easel cards. They're going to look brilliant.
Sure, it is amazing value for money. And when you think about that, £4.99, $6.99, what can you get? 48 cards from one little bundle like that. Unbelievable.
It's all tariff-free as well, as the thing to remember. So if you're in the US, you can shop without those pesky tariffs. £4.99, $6.99, normally £8.50 or $12.99. You need to go and get the old Luxicraft.
Luxicraft, yeah.
A4.
Oh, yes.
Whilst you're getting that, we can say hello to Louise. Louise is from Shepshed in Leicestershire.
Oh, yeah, Shepshed, yeah, I know Shepshed.
Hi to Mary Beth Doyle. Hi to Cindy, says hello, crafty friends. Hope you're all happy and well. And Louise says, these are lovely. They're timeless blooms. She says, I bought these last time Keith was on. And Pat says, thank you, Ben and Keith, for singing to me. First happy birthday song of the day.
Oh, lovely. It was our pleasure, wasn't it, Ben?
It was our pleasure. Hopefully,
you were out of key, but it doesn't matter, really. It's okay. It's the thought.
I thought you were out of key. It was you.
No, I thought I was in key.
I thought you were out of key. Hopefully, the next person that sings happy birthday to you are in tune.
We'll be in key.
There's only 30 of these left.
Oh, my goodness me. Well, listen, this is Centura Pearl without the pearl.
Right.
Well, unbelievable, but true. What are you on about, Keith, without the pearl? Well, you can see there's no pearlescent on there whatsoever. However,
isn't it?
It is smooth. It feels like velvet. Velour. Almost got like a velour. You could sit at home and just stroke this, honestly. You don't have to feed it. You don't have to water it. You could just stroke it. And this is very nice, Mr. Bond. I'm liking your card.
Mr. Bond.
Oh, yes. Now, 50 sheets, 10 different colours. There's what a cascade of colours that is as well, Ben. And the way that this is made is amazing. Well, you've got two metallics down in there. Yeah, you've got your metallic silver and your metallic gold included in this bundle, as well as black, purples, blues, all the different cascade of colours. We'll show you them all a little bit more. But what I want to tell you about, Ben, if you actually look at some of these sheets close up and personal, the way that this is manufactured, the only way I can describe it is, you know those car washes where you drive in and then it sprinkles the soap on, and then it sprinkles the water on.
Yeah.
This is made the same way. The actual ink is sprayed onto the card, but look at that. There is not one blemish anywhere on that card. You can't see any markings, you can't see any stripes, you can't see any roller marks because there isn't any, Ben. And it's the same on every sheet. Every sheet is perfect in terms of its colorization. It's a single-sided board, it's on a beautiful white reverse board, and you've got in 50 sheets, 5 of each of the 10 different colours. However, it's 8 colours, Ben, and 2 metallics. Now, look at these, are amazing. Now, these almost come as part of a pearlescent kind of finish. So if I bring those out as you've got the gold and the silver as part of that bundle.
That's gorgeous.
And isn't that just amazing? Amazing. 5 sheets of each, so you're getting 10 sheets in the metallic and then 40 sheets in the colours, which include things like black. I mean, look, what about using all of the things? Look how many things that we do here at Crafterscompanion with, you know, inks and embossing powders, metallic inks.
Absolutely.
All of the things that would work on these black, darker colours. And to go with that as well, and only saying that that would work perfectly with that.
I love that.
Because that's deep brown, deep chocolate, coffee coloured brown. Any other permutations?
I think you've covered all there.
Come on, deep chocolate, coffee coloured.
Yeah, and if you want other permutations, we do still have a small stock of the sensual and gentle brown available in other bundles.
Yes, we have. Yeah. Good call. Good call.
Hey,
he's thinking.
Hey, up there for thinking.
Down there for dancing.
$13.99 is the price on that Luxicraft. How many did you say we have left? Less than 30. 29 left. Look at, there you go. Look at that. All those beautiful colours. And you've got the metallics in there as well. 50 sheets of that multicoloured card. £24 it should be. $33.99 it should be. It's $13.99. You're saving, what is that, £11? £10?
Yeah, great
$14.
price. Amazing price that has been.
Tariff free as well for our US viewers. Next 29, get it. Everyone else misses out. Go and get the Buckram.
I'll go get the Buckram.
Go get the Buckram. Hi to Pat, who's with us. Oh, I've read your message. Hello also to Rhonda, Lois. Any questions? Anything particular that you want to see? Feel free to shout. This next deal on the Buckram, you're going to have to be very, very quick on. We've got. How did you do that?
Look at that. Instant fanning. Mwah.
There's no way you did that.
Been practising that for months, Ben. Practising that for months.
Have you seen how that's landed? That was a fluke, wasn't it?
No. I'm not fluky. I'm not a fluky person.
No?
This is Buckram White. What are they saying? What's Buckram White? Ben, you asked me to do a bit
there we go.
a little bit of stamping. Look at this. Now, can you come up closer now? Because you can now see the embossing that's on
Sam.
every one of these sheets. So you can see, I've just put a little bit of stamping ink on there, and you can see how it's embossed. Every sheet is beautifully embossed, like loads of little pimply dots.
Yeah, it is like little pimply dots. It's like almost sort of like a denim-y effect.
Yes, that's right, yeah. A little bit of a denim effect, yeah. So that is what's on there, but you are getting 100 sheets, Ben, for that price, for $29.99. That's 30 pence a sheet.
That's
unbelievable.
Bonkers.
Or 45 cents. Now, you just think about that, 45 cents, 250 gram, 100 sheets, unbelievable.
Love that.
But
what?
Would you like more?
We always want more.
For that same price, for this price here of $29.99 or $44.99, would you like more?
That's my job.
Would you like more? Just answer the question.
For this price here, $29.99 or $44.99, would you like more? Would you like more? Get out of town. What are you doing with that? What's that?
I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you the oversized A3 Plus, twice as big as A4, and a little bit more besides. You're going to get 50 sheets of this, Ben, included in that price. It's not additional. It's going to come in that price almost for free as this, Ben, because you're paying $29.99 for the 100 sheets of the A4. That's 30 pence a sheet or 45 cents, and you're getting the 50 sheets of the A3 Plus, 150 sheets. If I cut that in half, I'd have 200 sheets. What a deal that is, Ben.
You have to be quick if you want it, because we've got 35 chances left. And look at that again, there's the detail that's incredible. Wait till you get this home, and if you love linen cardstock, I think this is like, it's almost like linen plus this.
Yep.
Isn't it?
Beautiful.
The texture is gorgeous, and it is that beautiful sort of like denim effect that you're going to be receiving. And, well, just a bumper load of Buckram there for $29.99 or $44.99. Be quick, though. Once this is gone, it has gone.
Yeah, honestly, an unbelievable price deal, an unbelievable quality, superb. It's acid lignin free, so you could use that. If I just mention this for you, Ben, look.
250 GSM as well.
250 GSM, but if I do this, if I go like that and go like that, well, look, what have you got there, Benjamin? What size is that? 12 by 12. by 12.
I never even
and
thought.
you've got the little bit on the end there that you could cut off, so you can make other little bits that coordinate with it as well. So if you wanted to have 50 12 by 12 sheets, think about that. Do the maths. Unbelievable price. And that, if you think that that was $29.99, that's for free.
Yeah.
These would all be for free.
A3 plus for free. And how many sheets again there?
50 sheets.
I can't believe that.
50 sheets. It's unbelievable. But when the stock's gone, you know, we've gone. That's it. We've got it out the door. It's gone. It's away. So get it whilst we've got it.
34 chances left to buy that, and then that has gone. It has gone out the door. Go and get the metallic. Listen, we've got loads and loads of goodies on the show. Shop the day, shop the show. We're going to try and get through everything, and then, well, I can't wait to see what Keith's been working on.
Oh, I can't wait
in between times. There's 42. You can hear, listen, at no point have I gone, oh, there's 100 of these, there's 150 of these. No, 42, I think that's the biggest stock update I've given you so far. Metallic gold and silver, $19.99 or $27.99, and we've got the two different sizes.
Two different sizes. We're going to give you the 8-inch by 8-inch and the 6-inch by 6-inch. 55 sheets in total, 15 and 140 of the other, all in there. I'm going to show you how this embosses. But just look at the mirrored effect. If I put that down on there for you, just look, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the cutest of us all?
This guy.
I like that, Ben. I like that. I like that.
That is so... I want to get my face on there now.
He's going to get his face on there. Here we go. Oh, yeah, there is a face there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
This is the most highly reflective metallic cardstock I think I've ever seen.
And you're at least a yard away.
I am.
A metre plus.
Yeah.
A metre plus. Unbelievable.
Johnny just said that's the demo of the day.
That's the demo of the day. That one there. Look, I love the shirt as well, Ben.
Thank you.
You would think that it's just in gold, but it isn't, Ben. You're getting the gold, 55 sheets. Then you're going to get the silver as well.
It's like
another 55 sheets in the 6x6 and the 8x8 sheet size. You can emboss with it, die cut with it. It's perfect to make your bigger kind of cards. If I just get one of those gold sheets there, Ben, hold that for me for a moment. And if I could just show you this particular card here, look, you can see around the outside edges. Look how the gold acts as a reflective on the outside. You only need a little bit to work with these.
Well, this is it. Get your paper trimmer out. Make sure you're gutting the inside of your cardstock. Be very frugal with this. But it just works an absolute treat. And all sorts of different collections, this will work nicely.
Look how it's die cut as well, Ben, though. Look at the die cut on that little topper sheet there.
Yeah.
It will die cut perfectly. It will emboss perfectly. It's a one-stop shop. It's going to be amazing for you.
Yeah, and you've got the silver as well, don't forget, which I think you're going to absolutely love. So you've got the best of all worlds here.
Best of all worlds, yeah. That's definitely it, Ben. No choice, you're getting all of that.
You are getting all of that for $19.99. It's $27.99, less than 40 to go of those now, so quick as you can. Good morning, Shadiah, who says good morning to Lord Ben and Mr. Keith.
Oh, thank you.
And Karen says beautiful colours. They are. Now, we're going to look at the browns. Last chance saloon on these. So we've got the gentle brown. Was it gentle brown? Yeah, gentle brown, and then your sensual brown. But I like what you said earlier on. It's like kind of like your dark chocolate and your milk chocolate.
Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, love it. Yeah, absolutely, Ben. These have been so popular. They are acid and lignin free, as all materials are from Paper Dienamics. You're getting 10 sheets in the A4 size, roughly 12 by 8 and things, but 10 sheets of that, and then 10 sheets again of that A3 plus. The reason that we give you that is that you can make your 8x8 cards out of this, Ben, quite easily, which you cannot get out of an A4 or a 12 by 12 sheet. You need this bigger sheet size to be able to make your bigger cards. So if you want these as a base drop to be able to make your bigger cards, this is the sheet size that you need. And guess what, Ben? You're getting it in the bundle. You're getting both of them in the bundle for that amazing price.
8 of those left though, Keith. That's it. 8 chances left to buy that, and that has gone. £11.99, $17.99. I know I'm not referencing as much as I normally do, but everything that you're seeing on this show is tariff-free as well, so stock up from us. And this is the gentle brown.
Really?
8 left.
8 left.
Yeah.
Yep. Unbelievable. I like to call it dark chocolate, light chocolate.
Dark chocolate, light chocolate.
Plain chocolate.
Proper Yorkshire then?
Yes.
Aye.
Proper Yorkshire.
Proper Yorkshire.
Proper Yorkshire.
Cup of tea and a slice of cake.
My American friends are saying, what's Yorkshire? What's proper Yorkshire?
Proper Yorkshire.
If you have to come to the United Kingdom, you've got to visit proper Yorkshire.
They call it God's own county, don't they?
They do indeed. You're not wrong there, Ben, yeah? Where are you from?
I'm from down Devon way.
Down Devon? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
You're a tractor driver.
Funny enough, you should say that. My brother-in-law yesterday was doing... No, it's a true story. He was doing the tractor rally in the little village where he lived, and he was like basically just driving all these tractors around, clogging the streets up. Like all the locals were really chuffed, you know, like following all these tractors around. And he was leading this
parade of tractors
around.
Wow, there you go.
Yeah, he was actually on a magic tractor.
Why did it fly?
No, it turned into a field.
Hey! Boom, boom!
I used to like them, you know, but I don't anymore.
What was that?
I'm an Extractor fan.
You're cracking me up. You're cracking me up.
Yeah. I'm done now. I'm done.
You're done now. It's like we run out of tractor jokes.
Yeah, just the two.
All right,
just
okay.
the two.
Tractor ninja. Got like
8 of these left.
8 of these left. Yeah, you got to get it if you want them. Here it is. It's be quick.
That's it. Yeah. Just be quick, grab it. $11.99, $17.99. Not much more we can say about that, really. Those are going to go. Next up, now we didn't look at this in the earlier show, so there's 40 chances to get some of this beautiful mirror copper card. £9.99 you're getting here, of $14.99, so saving £3, $4 on the usual price. Oh, look at this. Oh. When was this on? Have I seen this before?
We have, well... You may have missed this, Ben, because this is amazing. Now, if you think about that, we had the gold and the silver a minute or two ago. This is from the same family, Ben, but look at it. This is high shine mirror copper. Let me put something down so we can show you the reflectiveness there of that. Look at that.
My goodness.
Antique gold, vintage look, copper, red, sunsets in Boulevard. Goodness me, unbelievable.
It is absolutely, I'm not just saying this, the most highly reflective mirror card I think I've ever seen. It's absolutely incredible.
It's stunning, it really is. Now listen, this will work with everything to do with the timeless balloons. If you've got the timeless balloons in your range, or you want to have that lovely rustic kind of vintage kind of look, this is one that you need to put into your basket. It is stunning, super reflective, 245 gram, amazing, A4 sheet size, so again roughly 11 3/4 by 9 inches.
Emboss it, die cut it, score it. I mean, it's just absolutely top quality. What do you say, 245?
245 gram. Again, you could bend it round, fold it if you wanted to make crackers for the festive
I love
period.
that idea.
Or maybe, again, I'm thinking your hats, or anything that want to be able to do that. Again, lovely, lovely vintage kind of look in a rose gold, but it is actually a copper colour.
You're going to have to be quick, though. How many left? Oh, 42. $9.99, $14.99 on the mirror. How many sheets do we get?
20 sheets.
20 sheets.
20 sheets, yeah.
245 GSM. Such great deal, says Roxanne Hedrington. I've bought Keith's products for years. I have 2 boxes full of strips of mirror for embossing strips. Grand for sentiments, die cuts. He has amazing deals, says Roxanne.
Thank you very much, Roxanne. We'll take all of that. Yes, we do have amazing deals. That's what I bring to Crafters TV. Amazing deals. Get them whilst we've got them.
Yeah. I'm loving the brown as well, says Pat. That's one colour I don't have a lot of, believe it or not.
Yep.
You're going to have to be quick if you want to pick up the brown. Single figures on both of the gentle and the sensual brown now as well. This copper's absolutely flying out the door too. Next, Centura Pearlescent A4 card and A3 plus multi-buy.
This is a multi-buy, Ben.
It is a multi-buy. There's only 30 of these left now.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, if you like the copper, maybe I should have left a sheet here, Ben, because this is a great, great deal. First of all, let me give you one of these. Yeah, get one of the coppers. This is Centura Pearlescent copper card. Look at this. 310 gram, unbelievable. And look how that works.
Perfect partner.
That is a perfect partner. That's what you would call a marriage. Definitely, 100%. If you want the copper, get this in your basket.
When did we have this again? This is last time?
This is last time this was a thing, and boy oh boy did it sell. Do you know why it sold, Ben? Because this is cardstock, 310 gram, but it's a multi-buy deal. In other words, I'm going to give you this as well, Ben, for the same price. This is paper, A3 plus, and it's paper.
Oh, yeah.
130 gram paper, Ben. What about making your own envelopes?
Ooh. Oh, I love that. Hey, and what have we had on a great deal recently? Our envelope template, almost
envelope
like you
templates, yeah, fantastic. Envelope inserts, envelope liners, box lining.
Yeah.
There is so much to get. You could line your drawers with this, Ben.
You could.
If you're that kind of person that wants your drawers lining, line it in pearlescent copper. It's going to give you amazing. You'd open your drawers and go, wow, I didn't see that one coming.
It's definitely worth going for. But yes, I love that idea, especially if you've used like the copper card into your card makes. Then you've got the envelope to match as well. If you've got that envelope template set that we've done recently, absolutely, you are going to be winner chicken dinner with this.
Winner chicken dinner.
How many sheets in total are we getting?
We're getting 100. We're getting 100 sheets in total. We're getting 50 in the copper card, 50 in the large sheet paper, which is a marriage made. It's beautiful. Is the quality again? All Centura Pearlescent card and paper stocks. And I love the fact that you've got the papers because you can do those so much with the papers.
This is a £65 bundle, or $90 for $24.99 or $34.99. I mean, that is absolutely ridiculous. It's almost a third of the price. It's just bonkers.
Just bonkers. It is, Ben, yeah. And the quality of this is absolutely superb. I think, look, again, no blemishes on there whatsoever. You can see no markings. That is luxury. That is quality. You can make so many. Again, vintage is really, really popular in terms of that. What do you think about that when I put that into with one of those?
Yeah.
You can see how the colorization works with it. It gives it a lovely antique kind of feel, doesn't it?
Absolutely it does. Just snap this up before it disappears at $24.99, $34.99. Just a question from Jen.
Yes.
She says, Keith, would you be about to bring back the A6 white cardstock packs? I use them for everything instead of cutting into my big sheets of cardstock.
Well, we will be bringing them back for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite sure when, but I'm here quite often now, Ben.
I've heard in a little meeting I had in the break there, you're back next week.
I think I am.
No, you are.
Well, I am.
I'm telling you.
Oh, I am.
25th.
And we're working on a deal.
Oh, yeah?
We're working on a really cool deal. You're going to love it.
Can you, any...
All I'm going to say is, let's not be a fairy. I'm going to fly off now. Like Tinkerbell, I'm going to fly off.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Any requests you want to fire in as well with Keith? Anything you want to see, feel free to ask, because as I say, he's back in 9 days' time. Am I off that day? Not yet. Producer Joe says not
Are you
yet.
off that day? Are you off that day?
No, I love him really. I love him really.
Ben. Now, do you want another deal?
Well, I remember these from the time before last.
I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you one. I'm going to give you two. I'm going to give you three. I'm going to give you four. I'm going to give you five. I'm going to give you six. I'm going to give you seven. I'm going to give you eight. I'm going to give you nine. And finally, let's make it a round dozen 10. 10 packs of A6 little Notelet pads. Perfect for thousands and thousands of applications.
Yeah, there's 100 sheets in each as well, isn't there?
100 sheets in each. There's 1,000 sheets in here. Now, if you're a stamper, a craft stamper, stamping all over, you can stamp your way all on these. They're going to be perfect. They're A6, so roughly 6 inches by 4 inches. They are 75 to 80 gram paper in them as well. And there are so many uses from these. Just from making little notes of, don't forget, or any of this from the supermarket. That's one thing. Having them by your telephone. Do you remember?
Back in the day.
Back in the day, you used to have to go to the bottom of the hall and get. Hello? Who is that? Yeah. Oh, can I just take your name and number and I'll call you back?
Yeah.
Notepad. Name, number. Yeah. Now, today, you can do it with it. Don't even have to go to the end of the hall.
No, you don't.
Just pick your mobile up.
That's it.
Want my name and number? Thank you very much. I'll have that. Yeah. Shopping lists?
Yeah.
That's another good one as well.
Yeah.
But so many different craft applications as well. But do you know another thing from a crafting point of view?
Yeah.
Can you imagine taking some of the elements that we've got on here, some of these topper bits on there, making a front for your thing and make them into little booklets?
I love that idea.
And then sell them, boys and girls. Sell them as a little booklet notepad. Make a cover for them and decorate them up and sell them as little notepads. You could make 10. Look at the price, Ben.
They are incredible. But again, if you just wanted to take loads of different sentiments and stamp onto these, you've then got pre-made inserts for all of your cards. I mean, literally, 1,000 sheets for $7.99 is absolutely nuts, isn't it? It's a ridiculous price. Great kind of craft room filler. Don't miss out on it. We have got a low stock of those. What did you say, Johnny? 28 of these remaining. So grab it whilst you can. $7.99, $11.99. I think that is a fabulous deal.
Yep, it is.
We're going to have a look at your Centura Pearlescent next.
I'm going to bring that one in, Ben.
Jen says thank you, by the way, for saying that you'll bring in more of that cardstock next time.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. He'll do it. Whatever you like, whatever he can get his hands on, he'll do. Set him a challenge. What do you want to see? We'll challenge Keith.
Challenge Keith?
Yeah.
Although I don't do heights.
No?
So don't have me on the roof doing anything heights.
No. Okay.
We did discuss doing the show from the roof because it's a lovely day.
Yeah.
It's a lovely day here in...
it is a lovely
day.
Cliff. It's a lovely day.
Yeah. well, the capital of the north, isn't it, really?
Is that what it is?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And we could have quite easily gone on the roof and done the show from up there.
Yeah.
But there's just too much going on outside.
There is too much going on. Plus, I've got my shorts on as well. And nobody wants to look at my legs
nobody
for
wants to look at that, no,
3
yeah.
hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it going to be nice weather again next week when you're up?
I have no idea.
Oh, if it is.
Probably. Shall I come in my shorts?
Well, maybe. Hawaiian shirts as well, I was thinking.
Hawaiian?
Yeah, or like, you know, like fancy shirts. Because you had a really fancy one on last time.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do. Yeah, I could do.
I think you were getting ready for your holidays, weren't you?
That's right, yeah, I was getting ready for my holidays, yeah.
That's why I went a bit fancy this time and I've gone for the old shorts.
Yeah,
I should have messaged you really, shouldn't I?
Yeah, should have rung me really, send me a message.
Yeah, that's what I should have done.
Yeah.
22 degrees next week, so...
22, oh, right, yeah,
Shorts.
we could get the shorts on. Shorts.
Jazzy shirts.
Short sleeves.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Sunglasses.
Sunglasses, yeah, get my glasses out.
Funky hat.
I might be going a bit too far with the hat, mate.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Got a balaclava.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's whatever way, why you've got a balaclava, I don't know, but it would be too hot for a balaclava. So just, Johnny's going, is that how you get us the deals? Put the balaclava on.
Put the balaclava. Yeah. You will get this at the right price, for sure. Now look at this one. If you like this Centura Pearlescent, Ben, this is a one-stop shop. Look, 25 sheets, 5 different colours, and 5 of each. Listen, you're not getting a great deal. You know, 5 sheets of each of all of those colours. They're going to work with everything that we've shown you today. Again, look how it would sit with the lovely, timeless blooms collection.
Yeah.
It's going to work perfectly with that, for sure. This is a one-stop shop for an amazing colourways, from the coppers to the whites, to the golds. We've got antique gold, we've got
bronze,
platinum
copper,
in there.
pale, solar and rose, is that right?
That's right, yeah. All in the one-stop shop. This is brilliant. Look at the price.
25 sheets, 5 sheets of the 5 different colours for £12.50. I mean, come on. If it is shiny that you want, that shimmer that you want, you've got it in abundance here, but only for the next handful of people because that is going to disappear. $17.99, tariff-free. We've got a limited edition for our final deal.
And we got a limited edition.
Limited edition and limited stock. Thank you to Pat, who says, I've just placed a small order in as a happy birthday to myself. I could see putting the flax leather covers over those pads. That's a brilliant idea. Yes. I think they would also make good sketch pads. Those pads, absolutely. I love that idea. So getting like a leather cover, popping it over the Notelet pad, and then there you go.
Making a cover for it. Yeah, and this is the material that would make you a perfect cover, Ben. Aha! Yeah, let's go straight in there because this is, again, beautiful quality card stuff. It's Centura Pearl, again, look at it, beautiful. But these are 8.5 inside, so roughly 10 by 7, roughly in terms of sheet size. But what's that? 210 by 148 millimeters, if you want in metric sizes. But this is a limited stock offer, Ben.
It's super duper limited. You know how many we've got?
How many have we got?
8.
8 left.
Yeah.
There's only 8. If you want it, here it is.
Come and get it.
Thank you.
You got to hurry though. It's going fast. So I'll just see the price. £6.66.
£6.66.
£6.66.
This is an amazing deal, honestly. You can emboss it, you can add your colour to it as well, you can stamp onto it as well. You could literally fold that in half and you would have beautiful cards. And the other thing as well, Ben, look, this is double-sided.
Yes.
Pearlised on both sides. That's the difference. That's the quality. Get it whilst, if you're the last of 8. There's only 8 left.
You're going to have to be quick. It's going to go during this break, practically. There's 5 left now, so it'll probably go before the break. $6.66, $9.99. And our weekly wonder deal as well is officially launched as of 43 minutes ago, and we are a third of the stock of that gone. We'll recap on that in full detail when we come back. And I believe, how many demos have you got lined up for us for the final hour?
Well, we can play around, Ben. I've got a lot of embossing to do. I'm going to be able to make one of the boxes up. I'm going to make a complete card from scratch. We're going to do, we're going to be really busy.
Well, there you go. Look forward to it. Anything you want to see, if you want a bit of card embossed, or you want Keith to, stand on his head and do some juggling or whatever.
Not showing you white bits though.
No, don't request that. Anything else?
Nothing like that.
Anything else but that we can do. I tell you what, let's have a short break. We'll reset, come back. He'll fan himself, and we'll see you in about 4 minutes' time.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. We might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Tackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mapleton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Peniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Parachute, Paradise, Pollocksville, Papillion, Sheets of Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwood, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Villa, Tucumcari, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Luxicraft, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsworth, Port, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fintana. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Brownwood, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic's and Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Rampo City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Sawbrook, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Glover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Nashville, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Mandenholm, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Salisbury, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Hi, it's Jay Pressey from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Why I love Crafters TV. Simply put, your skibbity riz, as Ben, #lead presenter, apparently usually says. The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional. The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing. And you know you're always going to get a laugh. And if you see the two guys in the back here, that's why I really love Crafters TV. I am very happy and fortunate to be part of the CTV family. Toodles!
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings, and there could be commercial meetings, there could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different.
Get in early on the morning to work, set up all my cameras, all my TV monitors, make sure the lights are on. After the last show, we'll need to make sure everything's switched off, ready for the next day. Then I get to go home, just watch some TV, watch some movies or something when I'm making some food, and then go to sleep.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come in to work if I'm going to be travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed before I get up in the morning.
Was that Mike's alive?
Yes, mics are live.
I do apologise. I'm sorry. I just had to blow my nose again. Got a bit of hay fever, you know.
But that's why we have a 3.5 minute break, so you can blow your nose before
It didn't want to come 3.5 minutes ago. It wanted to come like now. So, you know, a boy has to do what a boy has to do. I've got to talk now for the next hour.
Thank goodness you were just blowing your nose. Small mercies. I apologise, dear viewer, for Mr. Keith. Good job we love him, innit, eh? We're going to do some demos on the Weekly Wonder. So the Weekly Wonder is this amazing, amazing kit of all of your Centura Pearl in your hint of gold and then your hint of silver in multiple different sizes to be able to create your own envelopes. And then you've also got the card blanks to go in there as well. If I just show you one of the envelopes, so that's the hint of gold, and then you've got the silver there. If I give this a little bit of a wiggle so you can see, you guys know and love like Centura Pearl. You love the shimmer that it affords you, and look at that. You can see that that's a great shot to be able to show you that you've got your hint of gold here, you've got your hint of silver here. Just gives that really fantastic, luxurious, expensive feel. And what's so brilliant here is that you've got 15 card blanks in your silver, 15 card blanks in your gold, and then you've got 15 each of the different card, the envelopes as well, should I say. But they're all ready to go. Look, they're all pre-scored. They're ready for you to simply just fold those, pop them into place. You've even got your little tab here and then that little incision there for you to be able to literally within moments create beautiful envelopes. The cards, of course, you know, pre-done, pre-scored as well. So you're literally just going to get making really, really quickly. As Keith is going to show us in just a few moments' time, you can obviously make these into boxes as well. So like your Envela boxes, these are going to work absolutely perfect for as well. Now, you get 60 components in here, okay? So 30 card blanks, 30 envelopes, that's your £45 price tag, that's your $60, that's your tariff free. And if you then decide I want to go for this Weekly Wonder, of which over a third of the stock has gone, we are going to give you, and I can't believe we're doing this, for free, Keith, for free, you're going to get all of this beautiful Centura Pearl, Pearly Magic this is called, for absolutely nothing. All of these beautiful, oh hello, all of these beautiful colours for projects for all seasons, for all makes, for all people. You're getting one sheet of the 20 different colours, and as you know with Centura Pearl as well, this is going to die cut beautifully, it's going to score beautifully, it's going to emboss beautifully for you as well. What an absolute steal this is, and you're getting all of that for free. And just to show you, as Keith did for us a little bit earlier on, look at the embossed detail on that. Look at the embossed detail. Really, really decorative, detailed emboss on this. No cracking, no creasing, no feathering. It just takes those embossing folders absolutely beautifully. Going to get a perfect die cut with this as well. It's just the most sensational cardstock. And guess what? It's free. Free. But not for everybody, because a third of the stock has already gone. Stocks are dwindling, but let's get into this. Fire any questions in, and we'll ask those as we go. But what are you going to be doing for us, Mr. Keith?
Well, Ben, I'm just going to elaborate a little bit more on why did we put this particular collection together. Because obviously you mentioned Centura Pearl, one of the best quality cardstocks that there's been around for generations. And I worked really, really closely with the team at Centura Pearl offices. Sadly, the factories had to close for a number of reasons, but we've got all the stock that we can, and we've manufactured some brilliant items. Now, normally you would put a card maybe into an envelope, and there's nothing wrong with that, but we thought to raise the game, to raise the quality, what we would do is we would generate and create these wonderful envelope boxes, which are already pre-scored for you, Ben, as you can see, and then your card makes are going to work perfectly straight away inside of that, and that then makes it a gift. It makes it something a bit more personalised, a bit more special than it just being a card in an envelope. So you've got all of those. They are already pre-scored, as you just mentioned there, Ben. The slits in there for you to just be able to tuck in your little tab in there to be able to put it together, and it works beautifully. But you can stamp onto this, you can colorise this, make it something really, really special. And they are easy to do, Ben, because literally, if I take one of them as well, pre-scored for you, you've got 3 different sizes. You've got the 8x8, the 7x7, and the A5 size, which was the one that I've just popped away there now. So that's your bigger size. Now, they look quite big, actually, don't they, really? That 8x8 looks really quite a big size, but pre-scored, already done, fold it over, give it a crack. But look, no cracking. There's no cracking down on there whatsoever. These are professionally creased on the machines. But Centura Pearl doesn't give you that, Ben. It gives you amazing results every time. Just give the little wiggle on the things there, fold that over. Let's just put that into the place again. And straight away now, we have got that working. Boom. We've got a lovely little envelope card there for us. Now, that's as easy as it gets. And you can do the same with the smaller size. But the thing I wanted to show you was, what if I wanted to make this into a bit more of a dimensional? What if I wanted to make this into a bit more of a dimensional depth kind of box? So I'm going to try and show you how Andrea developed the system where we could change this quite quickly into that one's around about 10 millimeters or 1 centimeter in depth. And again, you can see on this one here. And not only that, she actually did an embossing line on the front of that one as well. So you can see how you can actually do this. It's quite amazing to be able to do that. What we're going to basically do is we're going to show you what you've got to try and do is you've got to put extra folds into the folding there, and you've got a little bit of trimming to do to be able to make it into that depth. So we can see now we're creating what you call a gusset, and that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to show you how did we do that gusset. So on here I have marked wherever my card has gone. Here's my card. I have marked on my card. All I'm going to need is a pair of scissors. I've done some little dot marks down on the sides, so I know roughly where I'm going to cut. Because you have to do a little bit of trimming. You've also got to do a little bit of scoring as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shall we do the scoring first? I'll have to go with the scoring first. We're going to show you that really on the scoring. Now, I need to be able to score on one of the particular lines. So we're just going to figure this out really as to where that's going to go. I think that's roughly round about where it is there. I think it's just give or take round about that area there. Let's give it a go. We're going to put a score line from there all the way down to the bottom. So let's just put a bit of a score line down. As you can see, really easy to be able to do that. There's our lovely little score line down one side. We're going to do the same down the other side as well now. So we're going to put again another little bit of a score line down on the side there. So let's just put that into the place there. Make sure that one goes into there, Ben. Again, we're just going to put a little bit of score line there. So it's as easy as that to be able to just put a score line down to create that extra little bit of a gusset. Now we're also going to do the same, if you like, on the bottom application as well, Ben. So we're going to put one down on this bottom side as well. So you can see there's the first score line. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the second score line in there as well. And all I've done is I just put a couple of little dots on there to mark whereabouts they are. Now, we can now start to think about how that's going to go together for sure. But before we do that, let's just think about, we're going to trim down on the sides on here. So I'm just going to trim, I've marked it, so I'm going to trim from here down to that little bit down onto there. And I'm going to trim that little bit off there because I don't really want that little bit on there. And we're going to put a little bit of a cut line onto there. And I'm going to do the same on this side as well, Ben. So we're just literally trimming this down so that we can create the folds on the gusset there.
And this is only, you need to do this if you're creating the box, isn't it?
Only if you want to create the box. The envelopes are already made for you. They're as easy as that. Now, you can see from there, we've got the score line on there, we've got the score line on there. You can see now, straight away, I'm creating the gusset. You see the gusset that's appearing there? And then I've got these two little flaps on the side here. I'm going to put a little snip into there. And we're going to put another snip on the other side. So now I've got my little flat bits that are going to work into there as well. Just fold those over, fold those over. Now, again, we've done the same, if you like, onto here. We're going to trim that one onto there, and we're going to trim that one onto there. It's honestly, it's just a playing around a little bit, but you can do all of that, Ben, no problem whatsoever. And then, again, I'm just trimming it down on my line, down onto here. That one's going to go down onto there, but put that one off, and we're going to do the same on this side as well.
Just to say as well, whilst Keith's trimming, Angie, this is basically, weekly wonder. It's the showstopper, if you want to call it that, but it's lasting just for the week or while stocks last, and you get all of that extra card stock for free. And also, just to say, who was it? Angie also asking, what is that colourful rectangle by Ben? I think you're talking about the Timeless Blooms sentiment stash. I'll show you that after this demo. That is what is to my right-hand side, if that's what you were asking. Right, how are you getting on?
We're getting on just fine, Ben. I'm just going to put one more score line down on this front side down on here. So we're just going to put one more score line down on that top little bit of a flap thing there. And then, all being well, that is it. You have made yourself, from the envelope box, we've now made ourselves a dimensional 1 centimetre deep finished box on there. That's going to go over there, that's going to go over there. And as you can see from that on there, we've now got a dimensional kind of box that has been made beautifully without any cracking or creasing down on the side. And then here's one where you can see where it's absolutely gone together, and we've decorated that accordingly. It's perfect to be able to work with. It's so easy to do. You just got to get the measurements right to be able to put them in together, fold them all over, and you've got yourself a wonderful box that is 10 mil or 1 centimetre deep that you can then decorate up accordingly as you've done on here. You can cut them to different sizes if you want them, make different sizes out there. Don't forget, you're starting off with 3 different sizes, but you can make those into different sizes. And then don't forget, all of these items then, Ben, are decorative. Look, there's the box there. We've stamped all over this. We've done our stamping. It's beautiful for the stamping kind of techniques. We've even actually glued these 2 sides down, so we've made the envelope a little bit more where the card, which there's the card that's been made to go with it as well. Beautiful card. That's going to slip super inside there as well. And rather than it being in an envelope, it's now, because they're both of the 310 gram quality, Ben, you've then got something that is a gift. It's more of a gift card than an ordinary kind of card as well.
Just a brilliant demo to show you how you're going to get the very best out of your cardstock included in here. Sherlan Telsford saying, such a beautiful collection. And Elsie, thank you. You said, Ben, I've sent a photo of the project I made using Keith's Notelet pad if you want to show it. If we can dig that out, we will certainly give that a little look. But yeah, remember, you're getting all of the goodies in here. And as Keith was showing you, you know, just with a little bit of manipulation, you can turn these into box envelopes. If you just want to use these as they were originally intended, if you like, just going to be folding and scoring these. You've got the score lines pre-done for you, and really, really super simple. And I love the fact that you've got the little snip in there as well, and then you've got your little tab for you to be able to just pop that into place. But it's all done. It's all just pre-cut in there for you. Absolutely no problem at all. Remember, 15 of the different size envelopes with that gold sheen, that hint of gold. You're getting 15 of the envelopes with that hint of silver as well, so you can see again, just to show you the difference that you're going to be getting as far as that little hint is concerned. You can see the silver and the gold hint, so great again to pair these up, the gold with your more sort of warmer tones, the silver with your sort of cooler tones, and then you're getting all of your different size cards in there too. Again, 15 of the hint of gold, 15 of that beautiful silver, giving you your 60 elements within this collection. And again, look at that. I mean, it's the gold for me every time. It looks stunning, doesn't it? And you've got these ready to go, different sizes. Just cut your mats and layers, layer these up, create the cards, create the boxes and envelopes to go with them. £45 is the price there. We are heading towards 40% of the stock gone, but the amazing thing is you get all of that stash, and then we give you all of this cardstock for absolutely nothing. It is your pearly magic. This should be 15 quid, and you're getting it for just zero. Zilch, zip, nada, nothing. Nix. Now, thank you, Johnny. I was thinking of another one there. Nout. You just gone nout in me ear. You don't get out for nout. Well, you do this time around. You do. You get this for nout. If you want to, I mean, I don't know why you would, and don't make this mistake. Don't buy that collection there of your Gild and Glimmer and then buy this, because you will get charged 60 if you buy it separately. But if you buy the Weekly Wonder, you get all of that plus this for £45 or 60 bucks. It is tariff free as well. So US folk, you know what to do. Shop, shop, shop till you drop, drop, drop. Crafty Angie, I think you were asking about this here. I think if you weren't, I apologise. Do correct me. But these are the Timeless Blooms little mini sentiments. Now, if you managed to pick up the Timeless Blooms collection that we had for you a little bit earlier on, or indeed last time, no, time before last, then you will definitely want these to go with, because what you've got in here are your 24 designs, beautiful, stunning, printed mini sentiments in these absolutely beautiful sort of like positive and negative designs. And what's so lovely about this is if you are creating those smaller cards, that is almost like your insert. Fold it in half, pop it into your project. I mean, absolutely job done. But then also you've got the opportunity to snip these in half. So then you've got 24 designs, becomes 48 toppers potentially. Or if you wanted to, you know, you could have your card front, couldn't you? And then have this on the inside of your card. There's loads of different ways to kind of, get the very best out of these. They're absolutely beautiful, printed onto your super smooth 200 GSM cardstock. And it covers off loads and loads of different sentiments, things like have a wonderful day, you've got beautiful florals in there, you've got your happy birthdays in there too. If you want to bring in your ink pads, add a little bit of colour to these, of course, you can do that as well. For someone extra special. So you've got lots of these like very special sort of generic sentiments in here, not just having to wait for sort of birthdays or anniversaries. With all my love, I mean, for £4.99, I'm not surprised to hear in my ear that we are very busy for these. Add a little bit of colour if you want. Get your pens out, colour into these. But to prove sort of a point, you know, if you are going to be using these alongside the cardstock that we brought you in this show, they're going to work so nicely with the metallic, going to work absolutely beautifully with the copper and that bronze cardstock that we brought you, working absolutely stunningly with the browns that we brought you over the course of this show. Such a beautiful colour palette. I've just heard that this has fallen off the US website. It's a gremlin, it's a glitch. We've got plenty of stock for you available, so we are just going to work on that and make sure that gets popped back on. We will let you know as soon as it does. But look, this is one of my favourite makes actually. I mean, this one again is absolutely beautiful. Look, just layering this up, creating like a little frame around here. Again, matting and layering, snipping into these. You could bring in your little edge crumpler that Craig likes and like distressing that a bit more, but bringing in things like your metallic pens. Love this. Maybe bringing in some of your gilding waxes too. Snipping into these, creating that effect of like the butterfly popping off the page. And this is a great project as well. Look at that. Twisted easel card, and again just sort of matting and layering that up, a little bit of snippage to create the little flopper stopper, as Debbie Robinson would call it, and then mounting that onto some of that beautiful mirror cardstock. And again, think about all of your different nesting dies that you've got, those kind of like different shaped nesting dies that you could use to create these really cool effects. And that's all done from this Timeless Blooms mini sentiments. I think regardless of the fact whether you did or you didn't get the full collection, this is just an absolute must-have of a stash builder. Potentially, if you're very frugal, 48 cards you can make from that. For $4.99, I mean, what are you even waiting for? Stock is deeper on that, so do feel free to multi-order, grab as many of those as you can, and go quick on the Weekly Wonder. This is, do you know what? I knew it would be busy. We are at 40% of the Weekly Wonder gone inside officially 65 minutes. It officially launched at 2 o'clock. We're at 40% of the stock gone. It's supposed to last till Friday. Ain't gonna. So jump in and grab it now whilst you can. Oh, by the way, before we go over to Keith for another demo, Lorraine, was it Lorraine? Oh, this is beautiful. Hang on a minute. Was this made with a Notelet pad? So, you know the Notelet pads you've done? She's used some CC special papers, floral creations, and created. Oh, that's one of your little Notelet pads. Oh,
Wow.
It's just spin round there.
Wow.
Look, if I do it that way.
Well, there you go. That's exactly what I was saying, Ben. You know, you can make superb gifts that you could make and sell. I mean, again, you could take that to a craft fair and sell those, couldn't you, really? But doesn't that look stunning? I mean, when you think about it, you won't be paying less than 70 pence for those Notelet pads.
Yeah.
How much could you sell an item like that for? You know,
Well,
pounds 10, couldn't you, really, for sure?
Absolutely. Really appreciate you sending that picture in. And again, kind of just whets the appetite, doesn't it, of the kind of things that you can do with all the goodies that Keith has brought you today. But thank you so much. Lorraine, wasn't it, who sent that one in? Even got the pen holder on there as well. Absolutely blooming fantastic. Right, 40% of your Weekly Wonder has gone. I think it's all to do with the fantastic demos. So should we do... Should we, I mean that with all sincerity. Shall we do another one?
Well, one day I want to be a real crafter.
Yes, he said it! First time today.
Well, before I do any crafting with it, I wanted to just re-highlight the metallic cardstock. As you can see from here, the reflection on your screen there. Look how it's picking up. That's the gold effect on there as well. So this is gold. But listen, what it looks like in its natural state is amazing. What happens when I put it through my embossing folders? There's an 8x8 embossing folder. I just want to just show you why you need this in your craft room, because it's one of those products which is just going to continually give, Ben, and you are going to get amazing results that are going to be continuous. Now, don't forget, you're getting 55 sheets in the gold, 55 sheets in the silver, 110 sheets altogether. Each one of them is itself a beautiful little craft project. Now, watch what happens when we do the grand reveal of this metallic cardstock.
wait
The
for
match
this.
just keeps moving away. It is superb. Look at that. Now, you've changed something now. You've changed the look of it, the demographic of it, but it's still got the high shine, metallic, reflective finish. It is absolutely beautiful. And the other thing to note as well, there is no cracking on there at all. You could do your rub back a little bit techniques on there as well. If you wanted to add inks, you could add your stays on inks as well and give it that extra bit of colour. But that in itself just looks superb, doesn't it really? There's the deboss on the back and there's the emboss on the front. So put your metallics through their paces. There are 110 sheets in that bundle. It's well worth having for sure. Now, what I wanted to do, Ben, was to just show you why we're going to bring in the Weekly Wonder and that little craft stash into play as two different items. Now, I also know that the chocolate card, the brown cards, both in the dark and in the lighter colours, are selling quite fast. And here we go. I've got a little bit of a sheet here. I'm just going to trim these down into size with my little guillotine to make them the right size of where I need them to be.
Keith, there's 4 of the gentle brown left, and there is 4 of the sensual brown left.
Wow.
That is it.
And that is it, yeah. So all we're going to do is we're going to do some basic matting and layering techniques, Ben, with these, just to show you how they coordinate. They work with the metallic gold and silvers. Now, again, let me just bring it into place. That's that gold that I've just embossed there. Look how it works with that. It's going to sit perfectly with it. You've got perfect coordination, perfect matches. The colour tone differences between the two, superb, absolutely superb. So I've got my little mat there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to strike lightning twice actually, Ben, because I'm now going to take another embossing folder. Let's take this one here for sure. Let's take this one. We're going to put this into the middle. We're going to emboss this one because I like this particular pattern, and I'm going to put this one through my embossing folder as well. It all will become clear in a minute or two when we see the results of
the master
why
is
we're
at
doing
work.
this.
The master is at work.
The master is at work. Yes,
Yes.
I would like. I won't call it quite the master.
He's like the
but
Mozart of craft, isn't he?
Do you know, I craft at home. I like to craft standing up as well, so I'm actually in my own comfort zone here, really, because a lot of people like to craft sitting down. I actually like to craft standing up, and I'm quite happy to stand at my kitchen table and craft away. But again, now look. Beautiful how that has come out. Isn't that just stunning? Absolutely beautiful. Now I've embossed it, I'm now going to trim it down to my size that I needed for my little project. So I'm going to cut them down again. I've marked it beforehand, so I'm just going to cut that down to my finished size on there. So there we go. Hey! Just testing you. I've still got all my fingers and all my toes. But now, don't throw these little bits away. We can keep these for other little projects, can't we, for sure? So let's just have a look. We've got our lovely little mat there.
Still using his crafter's guillotine as well.
Oh, we're using the Crafterscompanion guillotine for sure. Wouldn't be without it, Ben.
No.
Would not be without it. And you can see now, straight away, how I'm actually going to mat and layer that onto there with the chocolate brown and the gold round it on the centre. So let's just put a bit of tape round on that one, shall we? We're just going to tape that one down. So that's going to mat and layer onto there. Let's put that onto that one. Let's put one across the middle, shall we? Give it a good stick down. And we're going to put one down on the bottom there.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is, I call this fun crafting, but it is, generally speaking, quite easy to do. I'm one of these crafters that I apply the KISS phenomenon really quite regularly, Ben. He says, what's KISS?
Oh, no, I do know, actually, but I won't steal your thunder. I did have to think then for a second.
You had to think that KISS is keep it simple, stupid.
Yay!
Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, and the simpler it is, the more stupid you are. No, it's honestly.
No, I really appreciate that because, do you know what? I think there are next-level crafters out there, and I do think a lot of people do like to see like the extravagant demonstrations and the demonstrations of projects that might take a fair while to do. But I also do think there are a lot of crafters out there who are fairly new, who perhaps are more of a beginner to sort of intermediate sort of skill level. So I think. Yeah, it's good to show things which are a little bit easier
absolutely,
to do.
Ben. Yeah, I mean, obviously we're blessed here, aren't we? Really, Crafters TV, because we've got Debbie Robinson. We've got the two Debbies, amazing crafters in their own right, and different league from me, really. I mean, I'm Premier League and they're First Division, but other way around. I'm First Division and they're Premier League for sure. But you're absolutely right. We're all at different levels of our crafting journey, but it doesn't matter. No. If you're on a creative crafting journey, it doesn't matter.
Not a competition, Keith.
It's not a competition. It's all about making something and having the pleasure of being able to make that. Now you can see straight away there how that's now looking on there. We've now got a beautiful mat and layer to go down on there, Ben, for sure. Now I'm going to take our lovely £5 pack. Look, our £5 pack. Easy as that. I could use the ivory butterfly on the brown background or the brown butterfly on the ivory background. We can use either or. We could mix and match. But for the benefit of this exercise, I'm just going to use, and we did say, Ben, I could cut this in half, down the middle, straight away down the centre there.
Down the middle.
Bish, bash, bosh. And I've now got the potential to be able to make 48 cards just like that. This is $4.99, $6.99, unbelievable value. And watch what happens then when I wanted to now put this onto my lovely set. You can see I've measured it all up perfectly. I'm going to put some 3D foam pads behind on this one, so it's just raised up slightly from the actual make itself. We're going to put that onto there, that onto there, that onto there. So just going to give it a little bit of a lift, because I like things that makes it dimensional. It feels different when it's got a little bit of dimension.
Did you craft last time you were on with Craig?
Oh yes, did with Craig, yes.
Did you feel more under pressure there, crafting?
A little bit under pressure there, because again, Craig is one of those professionals, really been doing a long time. I taught him all he knows.
He started off with you, didn't he?
He
A lot of
did
people don't
start
know
off
that.
with me, all those years ago. It was great to work with Craig again for the first time in a wee while. So let's just have a quick look. We're going to take these off now, and we're going to put these onto our onto this set. So let me just peel these off. If I can get the back off of these tapes quick as we can. There we go. That's number 1. Let's do number 2. And 3 and 4, these are really, really good. Absolutely brilliant.
These mini sentiments, by the way, that Keith's currently using, they have now popped back onto the US website. So if you were trying to find those, they're back. They're back. So,
well, listen, we brought a healthy stock of those. We had a good stock of them that we made specifically for today's show. And I know it's £5, it's $4.99 or $6.99. What an investment that is. It's not a lot of money for the return that you're going to get on your things. And we were really, really happy. It's really important to me to stress that you can make and sell with Paper Dienamics products.
And like you said, even if you decided to cut those in half, make 48 cards with those, right? And even if you sold them for £1 each, you still made 10 times your money.
Absolutely. And look, what I've done here is I used my little craft knife before the show during the interval, and I just cut out the wing outline so that the actual butterfly is now dimensional.
I love that.
Isn't that cool? Doesn't that look great? So you've got something a little bit more different there. And then when I put that then onto my card, the gold and the silver is going to stand out. And again, it's dimensional on the front there. That looks really quite cool, doesn't it, really? I'm really quite chuffed with that, really, for sure. Now, let's just bring that into play, because now what do I need, Ben? I need myself a card.
Card blank.
I need a card blank for it to go on. Funny enough, I've got one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Here's one of the card blanks from the Weekly Wonder.
Weekly Wonder, yes.
Weekly Wonder. And already you can see that has now been cut perfectly to size to go on there. This is easy crafting, but it's effective crafting, and crafting that you're going to love and enjoy to be able to make as all of these wonderful items.
Well done to Trudy. Says, OK, I've ordered number 2, done and dusted. What did you get, Trudy? What did you buy for number 2? And Rhonda says, I would get my Spectrum Noir metallic markers out, do some colouring on the butterfly. Exactly right. Why not? If you want to do that, absolutely you can do that.
And do you know what? The cardstock is receptive to that as well, Ben. You know, we want you to use your Spectrum Noirs on there. That's the whole idea of having them in your, you know, you've invested in them, use them. What I can guarantee you is that the Centura Pearl cardstock will work wonders with the Spectrum Noirs. You can use that colorization, take them on a colorizing journey. You can also use your embossing powders, your embossing inks. You can use all of those elements on Centura Pearl, and it will change the colour from white gold or white silver into whatever colour you want it to be.
Yeah, this is the brilliant thing. All the excitement, all the ideas, just get these goodies. I've got to say, I said it last time as well, Keith's demos now are absolutely spot on. And as much as I think this shows, like, you know, what a crafter you are, Keith, but it also shows, as you said, how easy it is to craft with Paper Dienamics products.
Yeah, for sure. We want to keep it, you know, effective. We want to keep it, you know, where you're going to be able to make quality cards, give it a little bit of a bling, a little bit of an uplift on there. All I'm doing is putting 4 brad simulations onto the corners there, and straight away now you can see we've made a card. It's relatively quick, relatively easy. And you know what else, Ben? I've still got this bit here, which I'm going to I could go mad and do it all over again, but from a benefit of a timeline point of view, I'm just going to use a bit of tape, and we'll put that down, and we'll put that inside our make. Yeah. And then let's see then where we're going to go as well, shall we? We'll have a little bit of a play with that one, just 2 seconds. We'll get that on its way. So we're going to put that onto there, that onto the bottom, one onto the top, and we're good to go, because this now gives us a sentiment. It says, birthday wishes. Nothing more simpler than that. Birthday wishes, happy birthday. Doesn't matter. But you've got 24 different sheets, 12 different sentiments that you could use out of that £4.99 or $6.99 set unbelievable. But then if I open my card on the inside, I can then mount that lovely on the inside of there. It's fully coordinated. It makes beautiful, perfect sense. And then I'm going to fold that over. They're already pre-scored, these cards. Let's fold that down on there. And straight away you can see I've got a great card.
Masterpiece, that.
Masterpiece, Ben. But let's go another step further, shall we? Let's bring into play the box.
Yes.
Let's make it a bit more than what it is. So now we're going to bring into play, we're going to put the box bit together, we're going to fold that over there, give it a bit of a score. Everything's pre-scored. No cutting required. It's as easy as that. I'm going to now put my card inside and we're going to change the game of this. Let's put that inside there for sure. Wrap those over there, wrap that over there, tuck that inside there. And if I wanted to decorate, stamp onto this, I could do. But equally, Ben, if I wanted to, I could get number 2.
Ha-ha!
And we could literally
decorate the envelope. Nearly got me then.
Just kidding, just kidding. No, don't mess around with guillotines, boys and girls. They are dangerous pieces of equipment. Did I tell you once I didn't chop my hand off, but on a professional guillotine you get what's called a clamp. You don't get that one on the hand guillotine. We get on a big guillotine, you get a clamp. I decided I got a curly whirly bit underneath on a bit of paper curling up, put my finger on it to keep the curl down, and I brought the clamp down with the foot pedal. Hey, it hurts, it hurts. Don't recommend you try that at home, boys and girls, whatever sure. But I did manage to drive 45 minutes or around about 38 miles to get home. Stopped at a shop, bought a bunch of flowers for the current Mrs. Smith, got home, and then Julie passed out on the floor. And then of course she didn't know that I'd crushed my finger under the guillotine, but never mind.
But I did leave. Go to hospital?
No, I just it just went purple and then black.
Ow.
And then a funny shade of green.
It didn't drop off, did it?
It didn't drop off, no.
Thank goodness for that.
But it just shows you, don't mess around with equipment. It's there for a purpose. It's safe if you use it carefully.
Yes.
Guillotines are wonderful pieces of things for cutting, but just don't mess about with them. Now, I'm just finishing off our lovely little envelope box in there, Ben, because I think now we're just bringing that into a play as well. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to raise the game slightly a little bit more with this because I put my little Brad simulations on there. I'm now going to put my little Brad simulation on here so that my card matches my envelope box. And you can see easily how much you wanted to be able to make and sell this at your craft fair.
Yeah.
You could do that unbelievably easily. There we go. How cool does that look? There's our envelope box, as you can see from the back there, envelope box there. Let's open it up, show you the card that's been made inside, and there's our card. And inside there again, we've got our birthday wishes.
Well, I mean, that is an absolute masterpiece. I've got to tell you. Even Debbie's come in to take a look at this.
Oh, even Debbie's coming. She can't believe it, can she? Can't believe it. There we go. What do you think of my card, Deb?
How good is that, Debbie? Actually. Keith. You're a real crafter.
I'm a real crafter.
Yeah, sensational though. This is the point, isn't it? Like how quick and easy you can create with all of these goodies. If you do want to be able to recreate what Keith has just made, you will need the gold and silver cardstock. That is proving very, very popular indeed. You've got your 2 different sizes in this, but it's all about, for me, the fact that you are going to, let me get one that's not got my fingerprints all over it, but you're going to get some of the most highly reflective cardstock as far as metallics are concerned that I've ever seen. It is absolutely incredible. It's 250, I think, GSM as well, this, isn't it? So super easy to cut with, 245, super easy to score, as you've seen. Embosses as well, like an absolute dream that you see. No cracking, no feathering, no creasing. It's just going to emboss, die cut, use it for your mats and leathers, but obviously be frugal with this because it is top quality cardstock and you want to make sure that you've got plenty to go around. Now you've got that in the silver, and you're also going to get the 55 sheets in the gold, and then 55 sheets in your silver as well. And this really is, again, where you see that reflectivity, to see how stunning that is. It is almost like a mirror, isn't it? And I'll show you on the bigger 8x8 sheets as well. Look at that again. Here it is. That amazing reflectivity. There it is. Absolutely incredible. 55 sheets of the silver included as well. All of that for just £19.99, $27.99. Everything on the show today is tariff-free. So this is such a great excuse for our US viewers to stock up. on all sorts of different things that you're going to need in your crafty life. You need your metallic cardstock. You know, you need things like your crafty stash for those like sentiments. You know, to have the Centura Pearl envelopes and card blanks in there as well. To have that beautiful Pearly Magic Centura Pearl cardstock too for free within the Weekly Wonder. This is a show certainly to fill your boots on. When we come back, we will be recapping, I think, on some of the hottest deals. Have you got more demos over there? Or?
I'm working on it, Ben. I'm working on it.
He's going to do another one. Unbelievable, this. So do make sure you come back. Let us know what you've bought. Let us know if there's anything else you want to see, and we will come back with a final wrap-up in about 4 or 5 minutes' time.
My favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters.
The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes.
Really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well.
The personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators.
The inspiration and clear instruction is patiently presented.
I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV.
Well, we got 2 comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant.
Presenters are great. Demonstrators are great.
Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects.
You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help.
Personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV.
For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family.
And get me a chuckle. It just feels like you're right there in my living room.
Hi, my name's Amelia Sirocco. Ben challenged us to write a limerick, and he sang mine on Crafters TV. So I'm giving it another go. Advance notice, producer Johnny. Sorry. When Sarah was gone, we were sad, but now she is back and we're glad. Showstoppers each day say what? Shout hip hooray, my packages are on their way. Thanks for all you do.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, Breers, misters, quilting clips, and die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns, and templates. Gemini Pro, and OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends, and color blends, and glitter pens, and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue applicators, envelope box creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, craft kits, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape pin brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, felt quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt press, sparkle pots, Centura Pearl and sticky dots, pigment ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, gear of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Crafterscompanion, Sarah signature collections, and don't forget discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
Crafters TV, my favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters. You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help with your suggestions. As an unpaid carer, having had to give up my job, you provide me with many light moments in my day.
Your products are great, made with great care and thought, and are second to none. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. Lorraine, Love to Create LC says, the not crafter is becoming quite the crafter. That's you, that is.
That's me.
You're becoming quite the crafter.
Hey.
He's so keen, in that break he was prepping another demo.
Yeah, I'm prepping.
He's ready to go. Well done to Trudy, says she's bought the mini sentiments and the metallic gold shimmer bundle. First order was those brown papers. And Trudy says, I need to thank CC once again for making these tariff-free. That is Mr. Keith, of course, so you can thank for that, because all these goodies coming from the UK. Stephanie says, I picked up these brown printed papers and the A3 papers, lovely, but haven't played with them yet. And via Centura Pearl, what kind of ink won't smear, says Stephanie, going on to that. Things like your stays on, isn't it?
Stays on ink, going to be perfect for that, Ben, yep, for sure.
Just want to show you a couple of deals that we have. The mini stamping and Notelet pads. So just to reiterate again as well. So this pad that we showed you earlier on from Lorraine, made from the Notelets. So this is the kind of thing that you can do, because you've obviously got like the base part of it, and the fact that you've got your 100 leaves there, or 100 sheets of paper, and then you can decide to decorate it. With someone earlier on saying they're going to get like a cover to go with theirs. So if you decide that you want to, because you can make to sell on these as well. If you decide that you want to buy these and you get 10. Right, for $7.99, you can, put a jacket on these, create a beautiful front cover for these, and just sell these as cute little notepads, because you've obviously made something out of them, haven't you? So then you are at your leisure to go ahead and sell these. But they are perfect as well, just to use as little Notelet pads. Great for kind of sketching onto as well, if you want to take them with you, out and about and do little bits of sketching with. Of course, you can do that. As I said earlier on too, the fact is if you've got loads of different sentiments, for example, stamped sentiments, why not just take a couple of these pads and just stamp loads of sentiments onto these, and then you've got pre-made inserts ready and raring to go. I just think, and again, look, let's do a Keith. You're getting 1, you're getting 2, you're getting 3, how am I doing? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4, 9, 3, nearly, 10. 10 of those. That's 1,000 sheets for £7.99 or $11.99. Oh, hang on a minute. The Keith train is coming. Oh. 10!
10! It's a 10 from Len.
You're Keith.
Who's Len?
Who's Len?
I'm Keith.
Ah, Glenn.
10. Unbelievable. 10. Quantity, amazing. And look at the example that was sent from that beautiful viewer.
Yeah.
Put a front cover on them. Honestly, put a front cover on them, make them and sell them. They're going to be, you could sell them for $5 each, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, easily. You could sell them for 10, 5 tens, 50. That could be $50. That could be £50. Money for nothing. There's a song title.
Okay, money for nothing and your chicks for free. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. See the guitars on the MTV. That's straight. He's from up here, Mark Knopfler.
Yeah, he used to what?
He's from up here.
Oh, yes, he is. Yeah, he's Newcastle boy. Yeah, yes, for sure.
Yeah, you can go over there now.
Nothing.
Yeah, you got to go and do a demo, haven't you? Oh, by the way, your last demo.
Yes. Oh, wow.
It's a 10 from Ben.
Wow. I'm so impressed.
Oh, hang on a minute, I got it the wrong way around. No. A 10 from Ben. No, it was brilliant. Right. Oh, might be using these again soon. Right, next up, copper card. Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. If you love the gold and you love the silver that we brought to you a little bit earlier on, you're getting your 20 sheets of that beautiful copper card. There are 28 chances left to buy this. Remember, A4 in size, 245 GSM, 20 sheets. And again, think about everything else that you've bought today. Think about that beautiful collection that you'll have picked up. Think about using this alongside the stunning Centura Pearl cardstock and those envelopes that we brought you. It's just like, think think about all the metallics that you have in your craft room. You want your gold, you want your silver. Copper has got to be in there as well. And this is stunning. Again, cuts absolutely beautifully, scores absolutely beautifully. If you want to get your embossing folders on this again, you're going to find you're going to get a beautiful crease-free, crack-free emboss each and every time. Get that in your basket, but you're going to have to be quick. Everything now is very, very short on stock. Pretty much everything on the show under sort of 40 as far as stock is concerned. More of the Weekly Wonder, of course, but that is over 40% of a big stock gone. So whichever way you look, we are super duper busy. £9.99 for the Mirror Copper Card pack. That is $14.99. Tracy says, I appreciate and love it when Keith creates. I do as well. It's some of my favourite demos, I genuinely. And Tracy also says, the butterfly card is stunning, very creative, cutting into the wings. I need a craft knife. I'm sure we will have craft knives available for you on our website. And Shadai is just asking, these notelets, watercolour or just your standard inks or both?
Both.
Yeah.
Uncoated cards, paper stock, so yeah, you can stamp on them, no problem at all.
Right, he's got another demo ready. Are you ready for this? 3 demos. This is unheard of. He's a real crafter.
He's a real crafter. Let me put my glasses on. I sat on my glasses last night. I brought them. I've had to go out and buy these earlier on today.
No way.
Everything, yeah. I mean, I got one of these shops. I don't spend money on expensive glasses, Ben.
No.
I mean, I can't see with them on, so it's no point in even seeing with them off, really. But anyway.
You sat on them, did you?
I sat on my glasses.
You made a right spectacle of yourself.
Yeah. Now, you mentioned about the copper. Copper.
Oh, yes. Oh, here we go. Yes, copper.
Copper.
Yeah.
Watch what happens with this, Ben. You're going to love it. Absolutely love it. Again, because of the metallic gold and the silvers, the characteristics of the way that works, the copper is going to give you the same results. Unbelievable. Same quality of results because it's the same material, same substrate, just a different colour. Now, I wanted this for my little demonstration. I wanted this to be things, but look at that. That is just amazing. We've created a proper crocodile skin. Crocodile shoes. Yeah, so let's see, you can have so much creative fun. Now, do you remember we talked about Buckram and we said, oh, it's textured card and you can't actually see what it is. You wait for this, Ben. Listen, you can see how my crafting skills, Ben, are coming along. I am going stamping. I'm going stamping mad. I'm going crazy.
30 Buckrams left, though.
30 Buckrams left. I'm just literally stamping my way right across the sheet. Look at
What's
this.
He doing here?
This is just unbelievable. Smithy's stamping away. Amazing stuff is this, Ben. Look at that.
What's he up to?
Oh, stamping away, man. Honestly, I can't believe it. Honestly, I've got...
Are you making this up as you go?
Smithy's got talent. Yeah, you can. Well, you're not going to believe the way that this is going to end up, mate. But honestly, this is just superb. But again, I'm just using a little bit of stamping on there to bring it to life, just to show you that Buckram, which was 100 sheets of A4, 50 sheets of the A3 Plus, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Now, that looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wait till I put this on there.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my goodness me. Look at this. All these different textures.
Different textures. Oh, he's away.
He is away.
He's definitely away. Look at this. We're going to try and peel it off because I've embossed it now, so it's not peeling off as easy as it should.
Was that on the back of it when you put it in the machine?
Yeah, I should have put the tape on after I put this through the embossing folder, but never mind. You learn, you live and learn. Life's a journey.
That's it.
And one day I will be a real crafter. Oh, look, I nearly got it all in one go. Oh, 2 shots, that's not bad. Right, third time, lucky
Here we go.
See if we can get it off in one go. It's coming. Oh! Never mind. It's going to come off in 2. Oh! It's going to come off in 3. Oh, yes!
Has Keith swollen a crafting encyclopedia, says Tracy. It's the knowledge. It's just...
it's the knowledge. It's a bit like being a taxi driver, a bit in crafting. It's on there, it's fixed now, is that colour then? Now, do you remember how many of the browns have we got left? Chocolate brown,
Not
milk
many.
chocolate brown?
Technically sold out.
Technically, it has sold out. Congratulations if you've got that. Congratulations. If you've got that one in your basket and checked it out, it'll be on its way to you.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't believe you got a Cliff Richard impression.
Look at the way this all works together. Look, oh, I'm quite pleased with this, Ben. It's looking good. It's fixed, fixed. Now, let me just push that to one side, because do you remember these little things here? These are amazing, aren't they, really? When you think about that, that is amazing. I could actually go the other way around as well, couldn't I, Ben? I could go something like that, really. What colours do you want to think about? We could do a little bit of spoon, just spoon. Tommy Cooper. Like that, yeah. I did see Tommy Cooper, the late, great Tommy Cooper, doing a thing on YouTube yesterday, I think it was, where he went... here's a brown hat on a brown background, and here's a cream hat on a cream background. Now I'm going to make the cream hat go into the brown background, and the brown hat go into the cream background. There you go. We have got a brown hat on a cream background and a cream hat. Just like that. Just like that.
Was that the glass bottle?
Amazing, amazing. Right, now... what I wanted to do with that, I'm just going to put those for one side for a moment, because again, I've used that little bit of copper that I've got there, and we're going to put these beautifully. You only need to have a slither around the outside edge, Ben, to be able to get the effect of having luxury, and that is what you're going to get with this, Ben. As easy as this is, it's just going to be amazing to be able to work with. Now, I did say, if you wanted to, you're getting 48. Well, you're getting 24 sheets, cut them in half, you're going to have 48 individual toppers, which if you did this with them and just literally mount that onto a piece of the metallics, either the gold or the silver or the copper or any of the other colours we've got in there, you can see the wonderful effect. Only a slither around the outside edge. Let's just do it again, just to make sure that it wasn't a fluke. We'll make sure that that goes on this.
And again, if you wanted to, with your paper trimmer, you could obviously trim the central part of that copper cardstock out, so you're keeping more of it and being a little bit more frugal. But obviously, with TV time, you're just using the whole thing.
Well, yeah, for sure. I mean, again, just cutting it down to the little bits, but you're absolutely right, Ben. You could cut the middles out, just showing the outside edge. You're creating a little bit of an aperture then, really, but you have then got the middle bit that you can use with the project. It's called being frugal, I suppose, which is really, really good. Make sure materials go further for the same price. So that's a good call, is that one, Ben. But now I'm going to put that one onto there. As you can see, again, just a little bit of a slither around that outside edge, and there we go. Now, again, I'm going to put some 3D foam pads on the back of these, because I do like them to be raised accordingly. So we're just going to put 4 on each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it nice and easy and tidy. We'll put one in the middle in case we get the crushing effect. So we'll put one into the centre there. We'll do the same one to this one into the middle, and then 1 on each corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Trudy just saying, didn't you have 3 different shades of brown the last time? I think it was just gentle brown and sensual brown, wasn't it? Or did you have another?
Yeah, I did. And then obviously we had the coppers and that in the Centura Pearl as well. So those are available. Now, I'm going to bring that into play now with my lovely little cardstock. So I'm going to put these onto the front here. Again, see, keeping it quite simple. I mean, these are not complicated cards, Ben. No. You know, and if you want to copy them, please be my guest. You by all means,
absolutely.
You can absolutely copy them if you wanted to do so. But just shows you the effect of what we can achieve just by applying ourselves in a wonderful little way. So that one's going to go over the top of there. And this one's going to go over the top of here. And again, nice and simple, but brilliant to be able to work with, Ben. And don't forget, we can actually use, again, the envelope box, which I'll put together in a moment, just to show you how that comes together. And we're just going to overlay that one, so it overlays over the top of there, and hopefully slightly offset against that. But there we go, we've got another one down on there. We could put a bit of ribbon on there, we could put some jewels on there, but that is a lovely card just made on there. So okay, really, really nice. Let's just bring that to the front elevation for you. You've got that one for sure.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it, really, Ben? Yeah, great, for sure. And let's just see if we can find you an envelope box, shall we? Or we'll just make one up. Shall we just make one up for the bakes of it? Let's just grab one of those.
There
We're going to make
go.
One up. We'll grab one of these just to show you how easy I think that they are. That's them, one of those. We need one of them, Keith. You are getting... oh, that's the wrong size. Wrong size, man. What are you doing? It's the wrong size. Oh, there we go. Back to look at the beautiful. You are getting 5 of each in all of the different colourways. It's a real big bundle. Let's put that to one side there. Let's just show you again. Easy as peasy. We're going to go fold number 1, already pre-done for you. All you got to do is fold it over. You've got no cracking whatsoever. You've got the little slit in the side there. Just give that a bit of a nip and tuck. That's going to fold over there. That's going to fold over there. And I think, Ben, because you're putting this into a box envelope rather than an envelope, an envelope, you know, is great, and we've sold millions and millions of envelopes. But this has just raised the game in terms of card making, because we can now put that into our beautiful box like that. We can fold that over, and you can see straight away now, we've now got a wonderful collection of envelope boxes, and the card's just going to fit nicely in there. Just let's create that little bit of an open again, just so we can get that tucked into the middle there perfectly. And brilliant. That's just going to go into there. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Get in there.
Get in there. I just have to separate it up a little bit, but that's going to tuck nicely into there. There you go. It's gone perfectly in there. Let's just put that over the top. It's just catching in there. Right, straight away you can see there we've got all of that we could decorate again. But look, what a beautiful thickness size that is. And again, you can see there, lovely, lovely quality. As from the first one, you can see there, undecorated, decorated. This is done on the white gold. This is the white silver. And again, let's just open that up there, and you can see a beautiful card in the middle.
Well, what are you doing with these cards, by the way?
I'm going to leave them with you.
Oh, yeah. Can I give them away on my Facebook page?
You can give them away, Benjamin. Yes,
Can I?
Give them away. We'll call them a Smithy. Shall I sign it? I'll sign it for you as well.
You should sign it.
I will sign it.
Because I've given away, obviously given away a few of my cards in the past and the other guys, but I don't think I've ever given away a Smithy original. I mean, how much is that going to be worth if you put that on eBay? Not very much. No, well, it might be with a little signature. But yes, look out there. I'll give those away on my socials. But the point is, again, look how brilliantly all of that works together. How brilliant this weekly wonder is as well. Absolutely incredible. £45, $60 you are getting. Ah, look at that.
Oh, there you go.
2 kisses.
2 kisses as well. Put that on the socials, Ben.
Yep.
Give it away. We'll have a little bit of fun with that one, shall we? Somewhere in the country is going to win the lottery of a Smithy, which is better than the Banksy.
Are you putting a check in it as well, are you?
Well, not that rich, but go steady, boy, go steady.
At Ben Moseby, CC on socials. I've had a few people joining my presenter page recently. That's like I mean, you can join it if you want. I don't tend to post a lot of stuff on there. So if you want to like see what I'm doing here, at Ben Moseby CC, if you want to join up. I'm just shy of 6,000 now. So if you can join up, then that would be amazing. I mean, now I'm giving away a Smithy original on there. I'll probably be up to 10,000, I would have thought, wouldn't I?
No problem. No problem.
No problem at all.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, give it away now. You've got to look at this. By the way, can I just show you? Ready? Watch this. I've been practicing. It's going to go wrong now. Keith showed me how to do the Smithy shuffle.
Well done.
It's not working. It's not really working as well as it did a minute ago. Not quite, is it?
Move over.
Hang on.
Master at work.
Here we go.
Oh, look at that.
No? Come and show me how to do it. Go on. It's a little bit raw. Come on.
A little bit raw.
What's the expert? The master.
I
slept like a log last night. Woke up on the fireplace. I didn't even watch.
Oh, I didn't even see
No,
like magic.
Do it again.
It's gone, wasn't it? Like magic.
Yeah.
What was that? Man, what have you done with your hair?
What have I done with it?
There you go.
Oh, I missed it again.
How cool is that? Listen.
I'll practice.
Oh, practice.
This is a Luxicraft, isn't it?
This is the Luxicraft. This is pearlescent without the pearl.
Yeah. It's so smooth.
It's so smooth. Feels like velvet.
It does.
Yeah, beautiful card.
Velvet.
Fantastic card is this. It's a 260-gram board. Single-sided, of course. It's on a beautiful white base as well. You could bend that and shape it into cards if you want to. Just crease it down the middle. You've got yourself 50 card blanks immediately of the A5 size. Cut them in half. Score them again. You've got 100 A6 cards from this wonderful bundle. But matting and layering, colours in here that you don't normally get hold of, blemish free, beautiful, where you've got the blues, the purples, the golds, the silvers, the blacks, the browns, they're all included in there.
It's so nice that you can put like a lot of brights in here, and then we've got the dark colours and we've got some metallic colours in there as well, so you get the best of all worlds, don't you?
All the worlds, best of all worlds, yeah.
It's $13.99 for all that. How many sheets?
50 sheets.
5-0! It's off to card we go. $13.99. There's only 25 chances left to buy that, and then that will be your lot. $19.99. Go get the Buckram.
Go get the Buckram, Buck.
Remember everything. Buck Rogers, I used to love that.
Oh, Buck Rogers.
Beady, 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 beady. What was that robot called on Buck Rogers? Beady, 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 beady. Hey, Buck.
Hey, Buck.
Tweaky. Tariff-free, all of this. So if you're in the US, shop until you drop.
Wow. Now, can you imagine that landing on your doormat? you would literally have to move your toes.
Yeah, I was going to say, just as long as it didn't land on my foot, I'd be all right.
It would be all right.
Get
with
your
that
cat out of the way, producer Johnny just said.
Get the cat out of the way, yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Now, there's only 20 left of the Buckram, and this is what you used, wasn't it, on your last project?
This is what I just used on that last demo that we've done there. Do you want to get it out, Ben? Shall I find it for you? I'll find it for you. Look, it's in the bottom there.
You brought it over, have you?
I brought it over with me, yeah, because there's the cast. There's the cast for you. There you go.
Thank you.
That's Buckram's on this one.
I know, I just wanted to have a look at this one as well. Did you sign this one?
I haven't signed it yet. I will do.
Oh.
I will do. I will sign it for you.
We're going to give away that card and that card there, and then...
The Buckram.
The more to the point, yeah, this one with the Buckram. So if you want to be able to... Look, you signed it. Way!
Hey!
Yeah, if you want to be able to recreate that, you need this because it's that textured design,
It's that textured card design that you can stamp onto one there as well. Beautifully embossed, every sheet embossed. But listen, at that price, £29.99 for the 100 sheets, that's 30 pence a sheet or 45 cents. Just think about that, 45 cents. Go down to your local craft store, find a 250-gram embossed card of this quality, super white, for 45 cents. You'll not find it. Add into that,
you won't find it.
Add into that another 50 sheets of the A3 Plus, which means you can make big boxes, large boxes, bottle boxes, all out of them, or cut it in half, and you'd have another 100 A4 Plus sheets as well. That would be 200 sheets for £29.99 or 44.99 cents. Unbelievable, that, Ben.
Ask everyone else in the comments who bought the Buckram last time, and if you haven't yet got it, grab it now. Last 20-odd people to get it. It is the most stunning cardstock. If you love linen cardstock, for me, this is like linen cardstock plus. It's so much more texture to it than normal linen cardstock.
Loads of texture on every single sheet as well, Ben.
It's too easy for Keith, says Lorraine, doing the old, the little fan thing. I think Ben, I think Keith has been doing the paper fluff a little longer than you, but you do a good job. He's been doing the paper thing as long as I've known him.
Yeah, for years and years and years, yeah. It takes a little bit of practice, but honestly, easy to do. Bend it, shape it, bend it, shape it, bend it, shape it. There you go. Easy to do.
Easy to do. One day I'll be a real paper shuffler.
One day you'll be a real paper shuffler.
If you want the Buckram, last 20, £29.99.
Oh.
£44.99. Last chance saloon on that. A4, A3 Centura Pearl. Next. Gold green. Don't forget as well, by the way, let's just say whilst you're all still here with us, Debbie and I are back in just over an hour's time for an hour of Monday Makers. It's all changed, apparently. I'm going to have a look and see what's on the show. We've got Taking Flight, we've got Tag Dies coming up on that show, and also last chance for the Crafterscompanion for our UK viewers. Yeah, I think that one. UK viewers, because that is this coming weekend, Crafterscompanion. So if you haven't yet got it in the US, we're not going to get it to you now, but UK... We probably should still be able to get it to you, so we'll show you that again tonight. This is the Centura, Pearlescent A4 and A3 multi-buy.
Multi-buy, yeah.
18 left.
Only 18 left. Are you going to be one of the 18? This is amazing. Just look at that shimmer and glimmer on here. This is Centura Pearlescent card. It's 310 gram, 50 sheets of it in that bundle. For that price, you should just be getting this cardstock, let alone the paper. And we're going to give you 50 sheets of the paper to coordinate with that works with it all. The paper's 130 gram, the card's 310 gram. 100 sheets in total, Ben. How many? 18 left?
Yeah, 18.
And fast it's going as well.
If you're into making your envelopes, as we said recently, maybe you picked up that deal on the envelope templates that we've done. This is what you're going to be using. Create cards with this. Create your envelopes with this. But that price is crazy. This is a £65, $90 bundle.
Yep.
For the next 18 people, it is £24.99, $34.99. I can't even work out the discount on that, but it's a lot. It's a big discount. And it is tariff-free, 62%.
What I can say to you is, particularly to our American audience, you can't buy this in America.
No.
You will not find this in America. Manufactured in the United Kingdom, just outside Manchester. Beautiful, superb quality, but you can't buy this in America. If you want it, you need to order it now. Right here, right now.
Right here, right now. Right here, right now. And just to say, Cindy's just messaged saying, I got the Buckram last time, as well as the hammered card. They are both amazing, says Cindy.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yeah. Again, look, viewer testament, really. That is worth, that is better than any testimonial when a viewer takes the time to message in and say, I've got this, it's superb, trust the viewers.
Yeah, you don't have to listen to us. Listen to the viewers. Listen to what everyone else is saying. Listen to what all your friends in the crafty community are saying. It is quality, quality, quality as far as Keith and Paper Dienamics is concerned. If that's what you're looking for, that's what you can get. But you're going to have to be quick because everything now is hanging on by a thread. Let's go back to where we started, right at the very beginning. Start at the very beginning.
A very good place to start.
Keith the Rotty there. 45% of a week's worth of stock has gone on the Weekly Wonder deal. Details coming up on your screen here. £45 for everything Keith is about to show you, plus all of this cardstock here, this pearlescent cardstock, the Pearly Magic. This is a 20-sheet bundle for 15 quid that you get within the bundle of your Weekly Wonder for absolutely nothing. £15 worth of cardstock for £0. $0. We don't want any money for it. It's absolutely crazy, but over 40%, 45% of the stock of the Weekly Wonder has gone. It's supposed to last until Friday. It's not gonna. If you've got yours, well done. If you know somebody who's not watching today for whatever reason, tell them, give them a little WhatsApp message, send them a text and tell them to get this deal, get on it, because this is sensational. This is the star of the show, though, here, Keith, isn't it? What
Absolutely,
you're showing us.
Ben, yeah, because you are getting not only the 30 cards, but also getting these 30 envelope boxes that go with them as well. You can make them dimensional by putting score lines in. If you missed the demo earlier on, go back and watch that a little bit later on after the show. But you can make these beautiful boxes, and that's a game changer, because that means then that you're giving a gift card, not just a card in an envelope, you're giving a gift card. And this can be decorated, this can be stamped on, this can be colorized, this can be made into something really, really special. Look at this one, it's been stamped on all over, beautiful, the front of the thing. That is in itself a gift.
Yeah,
before
absolutely.
we even start by saying, well, look, here's the card to go with it as well, beautifully. And you can see on the Centura Pearl, look how it's stamped up. It is stamped up amazingly. So don't be afraid into working with this. It's going to give you everything that you need to be able to work with and craft with, Ben, for sure. Again, look at this one here. There's the card. I'm opening up that little gift box because inside the card is already done, beautifully stamped, beautifully worked, and the quality of this, superb. Look at that.
It's a bundle that you need to get your hands on. You've got the hint of gold, hint of silver, and all of this cardstock here for free within the bundle. Grab it whilst you can. I give it, it's a big 10 from Ben.
10 from Ben.
Thank you for a brilliant day. When you, I was going to say when are you next back, but you're back next Wednesday, aren't you?
I believe I'm back next Wednesday. I know I've said the factory back in Manchester has gone into meltdown. Let me tell you, meltdown, because we are working on a brand new collection that you've not seen before. It is all about the rainbows. It's got a little bit of fairies in there as well. There is something for everybody. Tinkerbell, I'm talking to you. Something in there for everybody. You're going to love it. It's bright, it's colourful, it's happy crafting. You need to be with me next week.
Oh, I am a little bit excited about that now. So that is a week on Wednesday. Keith is going to be back. I might not book it off after all. I might stay.
Don't book it off, Ben.
No.
Ben, don't leave me this way, Ben.
The two of us need look no more. We have found what we are looking for. I don't know the next bit. It's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed it.
We can't afford the royalties.
No, we can't.
No, can't afford the
I think
royalties.
they give you 10 seconds. That's about it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, there we go. Yeah. Did we do 10 seconds?
I reckon we did. We're probably fine.
We're good.
We did about 8.
Ben, it's been a pleasure.
As always.
You're not bad after all, really.
No.
And I do like working with you occasionally. You know?
Yeah, now and again.
Like to leave it a week in between. Like, there we go. Speaking of talent, look who's coming through the door. The talent.
You can't see her. It's the fish she's talking about. She's walked off with a box. She's embarrassed. Doesn't like being in front of the camera. She's a bit shy.
I don't like being shy. She's
Yeah, a
not
bit
shy.
No, she isn't.
She's an amazing crafter.
She is, and you'll be able to see her crafting up a storm in an hour's time on Monday Makers. Well, thank you. I'll see you in a week, yeah?
You will do, Ben, yeah? I'm going to go now.
Yeah. You can tidy all
Let's
this
say
up.
thank you to the viewers. I've got to go. Bye-bye.
Yeah, who's tidying this up? I did, isn't it? Oh, just...